fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have as words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook life dream. If they post a pic of me deeply, but it's pizza and burgers for dinner, you know what I mean. A snapshot of vacations that I got no money to take. Send you one of my sports cars, you know that it's a fake. Got my love loaded up with things that aren't even true. Pretending on Facebook is my thing to do. Yeah, 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 yeah.
2,000 friends, which I've never done met. A pic of my lunch is what you're gonna get. I had a post of your baby, say it's one darn cute kid. But I lied, cause it's ugly, that's called an online fib. I talk about success in my job and the pending promotion, but in reality it's a psych, cause I got a demotion.
Only the fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have as words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook life dream.
You block me on Facebook without a judge, jury, or trial. I'll be creeping you the next day with a shiny new profile. See a pic of my family? Yeah, we're having a good time. Well, the joke's on you. We have not talked in 8 months or 9. I'll tell you about the weather and the stuff you don't need to know. I'll fake a good illness so the sympathy will grow. I'll ask you to donate to my made-up cause and post selfies on the daily, that ain't breaking no laws. So don't judge the life of the fake Facebook man, pretending to be happy like no one else can. All right, Kinsman. Let me ask you a question. Do you go to sleep with that song in your head now that you've heard it about 30,000 times?
30,000 times, yes. Wake up in cold sweats. You think you missed a show.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we do play that song, every intro to this show. We salute the one, the only Paul Sabalge, who's attached to that song. We love Paul. He had a good night the other night at the Hollander Golf Club. Nice to see him performing and seeing his live videos. If you've never seen Paul Sabalge play, he's definitely worth the ticket stub. If you're buying tickets or if you're just showing up at the Hollander tent, he always puts on a class act, that guy.
So I wrote the lyrics for that song and I gave it to Paul and I said, just make it sound good. And in like about a half an hour, he's like, what do you think of this? I'm like, perfect. So the guy's a genius when it comes to that. It's really funny too, because about a month ago, we got a Facebook notification saying that I didn't own the rights to that song. I'm like, well, who does?
Right.
Who does own the rights?
Right. Would they be that advanced to know that Paul Sabalge wrote that for us? There's no way. So that just tells you that's when Facebook thinks they know all the algorithms and they know all the ties to music and want to shut you down. Well, they can't shut us down for our own content. So take that.
So let me ask you a question. My Facebook feed told me there was a storm today. Did yours or what?
Yeah. Everybody's saying there's a storm. Storm's still lurking in the area. Apparently, we had tornado watches. We've had tornado watches, tornado warnings south of here, and then tornado watches again. It went back to a severe thunderstorm warning for us about 50 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. Obviously, if you're watching this in real time, people enduring the storm. I know people, down in Sudbury way, they just had a bad bout of the storm go through there. So is that the storm that's going to be coming up here a little bit later on? Anyhow, It's yes, batten down the hatches. Where you have to make sure the patio furniture is tied down, and hope for the best. They say nickel to loony sized hail with this storm.
It rarely happens, but did you? So your feed was flooded with like storm emojis and that, or
storm emojis? People saying, "Hey, don't forget, there's a severe thunderstorm or a tornado watch warning." I said, I get the same app, the same app notifications as you do. So it's like when it first snows, in fall / winter. People telling you, hey, look out your window, as if we didn't have windows, that it's snowing.
Got my survival bag ready. That's right. And the first, well, we're going to talk about the first day of school shortly, but what's coming up on Facebook on Thursday? It's going to be all the first day of school pictures, right?
That's right. First day of school pictures. Maybe we'll tie a contest in with that. So keep your first day of school pics nearby, and we just might have you posting those here on on KINZ and KLOMP Live for a chance to win a back to school package. How cool would that be?
I'd rather see the parents celebrating than the kids' pictures, because it's a big day. It's a bigger day for the parents.
That's right. Let's get the most excited parent selfie of their kids going off to school. As sad as it is for some, for a lot of us, the e-schooling. It's nice to put the e-schooling aside and put the teaching back into the hands of the people who can actually teach. And that's our wonderful educators here, all the staff and faculty that do it, better than us. So it's going to be nice to see some actual teaching and in-person classing teaching going back on again.
I'm posting all the hellos, Kinsman.
All right, let's see that. That's Tammy Turcott Smith. Hello, hi you too. There's Michael Turner. Can we talk about Michael Turner briefly there? If you go back to him, he was a part of the Great Cycle Challenge. Yeah. Where's Mike's post there?
Hold on, I got to get the hellos in, Kinsman.
All right, we'll go back to Mike in a bit there.
Yeah.
Hey guys, from Ryan, but Michael Turner, I just give you an update. He did complete his Great Cycle Challenge, and I'll tell you what Michael sent to us to say to you on the show. Selena Maria Bishop, hello, Selena. Robin Allen, it got windy as hell. I've never been to hell, but I'll take your word for it. So why isn't KINZ on the left? Barry says.
Do we have it right, don't we?
Yeah, we're on the right side.
Barry's got me messed up for a second there, Mark. I thought
no, we're on the right side, unless he's got us inverted on his side.
We usually pop up differently, but then we fix it. Okay, yes, we definitely. Do you want to talk about Michael? Yeah, it's awesome. And then we're going to show the merch. He was doing a pretty awesome thing, right?
He was riding for the Great Cycle Challenge right across Canada. Riders, picking their goal and raising money. And he just messaged me a moment ago before we hopped onto the show here and said he's done the Great Cycle Challenge. So remember when he was on the show, his initial goal was 100 kilometers. I'm safe to say that he tripled that, 355 kilometers in his quest for the month of August. And he also raised, thanks to your donations, $1,066. And he also had a bike accident. He wiped out. Says it was a painful scrape. He posted, if you follow him on Facebook, he has survived from that. He says it's been a painful 2 weeks of healing. But Michael Turner also sending this message in. I'll read it to you. He says, hey, KINZ and KLOMP, I passed my goal, which I had increased to 320 kilometers. As of now, it's now 355 kilometers. I had to take a bit of a break after my bike crash. I think I'm done for the month, which is going to cap it off at 355K, which I'm definitely happy with. And I think we can all attest. Michael put on a great ride, seeing him around the city and honking, giving him a thumbs up when I saw him. So, yeah, he's done well.
Are you supposed to honk when he's biking? Doesn't that distract the biker?
I don't know. I don't know. Now, hopefully it wasn't my honk that contributed to his wife right there. But
I think you caused that, Kinsman. You owe Michael an apology.
But good news, he didn't suffer that bad of a scrape. It looks bad if you follow him on Facebook, the pictures, but he is in the midst of healing. And again, a good ride for Michael. So congratulations, Michael, and thanks for hopping on the show to tell us all about it. He says definitely next year he'll try again. Excellent,
Good
Mike.
for him. Now,
Good to see.
so congratulations to the bike chain. It wasn't the Kinsman honk. It was so you're off the hook. Now, Mark, you also had a goal of biking 0 kilometers, and your goal has been met too.
I successfully hit 0 kilometers for the month of August. So there's my challenge met. Thank you for the donations. Of course, kidding. How many KINZ and KLOMP Live 705s did I put back in that was my cycle challenge.
You
see how many KINZ and KLOMP Live 705 blonde ale beers from Full Beer could I put in circulation into my body between August 1st and now?
I
which was quite a few, and it still is.
$15,000 to charity if that was your stipulation to raise money. For sure. Right. You're around the 15 grand mark there. Okay, so do you want to so you and I have been working the last week of putting together a merchandise website that's all accessible online. We're going to show it t-shirts, hoodies, and hats, and also something special for Sierra for a cancer fundraiser. So what I'm going to do, Kinsman, is my lovely girlfriend Terry is working on the homepage in the background.
Okay.
And so that's going to look really sharp. And I'm going to show you the catalog. Now, have you bought something online before? You know how it works. A couple clicks, right?
That's right. A couple clicks. Yeah, you get to what you want: selection, size, color, style. And it brings you to all the pay, you know, I guess the options. You know, I think there's even everything from PayPal. I think the only thing missing on the payment option is rolled diamonds in a sock. But yes, Visa, MasterCard, Interact, Visa debit, all the major sites. And there it is, KINZ and KLOMP Live. Our official merch site is up.
So all you have to do, and it may be sometimes a little bit difficult, I am going to post the link in the comment section right after I show it, but there's a home button and catalog button, right? And you're going to click on the catalog button there, Kinsman. See this?
Yeah, I like those. I like them.
So there is a couple pages of options. So there, I guess we'll start with the first 3. So these are the Cancer Can Suck It hoodies for Sierra.
Yes, and to get people up to speed, Sierra Odette battling a salivary gland tumor. Of course, Sierra tied in with my family, my boys. That's their older sister. And again, you know, when you have the power of a show, that's what we do. We wanted to see if we could do something nice for Sierra. And again, we put up a nice Cancer Can Suck It hoodie, which was designed by Sierra. That slogan is hers. And we said we're going to put this on our merch site. And when we launch it, people will have a chance to buy the KINZ and KLOMP Live Cancer Can Suck It hoodies for Sierra. And again, that's the least we can do. And again, some of the proceeds from each of those Cancer Can Suck It hoodies go back to Sierra for her fight. She's in fact going to Sudbury this week with her mom, and you know, in preparation for the trip down to Toronto to Sick Kids for further analysis of the salivary gland tumor to see where it's at. And hopefully we can make it a bit of a brighter fight with some bucks. And I know people have already had the link, you know, through family members and have been purchasing those hoodies. And it's nice to see the donations, you know, accumulating on Sierra's side, which we'll get in touch with Mom Mona, and we'll hook Sierra up with that as the hoodies come in. So it's nice to see.
So why is there 3 different hoodies, Kinsman? Let me walk people through it.
Walk them through the options and the selection process. Yes.
So there's 3 different fonts. So there is the black font, the blue font, and the white font. Can you see my mouse when I'm circling around it?
We can see your mouse going.
All right, Kinsman. All right. So there's the hoodies, and once again, like any online order. Now we have the KINZ and KLOMP t-shirts, right? So for example, we have men's and unisex.
Okay.
So check out all the different colors. For example, if you click on the unisex ones there, Kinsman.
Yeah, those are nice there. Hey, you got blue, you got maroon there, dark blue. I like that one. That's like a pink or a violet.
Yeah.
orange, light blue, navy blue, the pink. Love the pink. You know what? The pink hoodie has caught my attention. That's a hot looking hoodie, and of course you can get that in the Cancer Can Suck It fashion as well as the KINZ and KLOMP Live. Like every color under the sun.
So all right.
Yeah.
So so we have t-shirts, right? So we have the men's heavyweight tees.
Yeah.
So we have with the black font and white flag. We have the black font and red flag. We have the white font and red flag. So that's why you see different options. Another t-shirt. So this one is with the white font and red flag. And once again, I'm trying not to scroll too fast. You have a whole bunch of different color options.
Green one looks nice. I think there's an option for every color of sock in the drawer.
Yes.
Kind of nice. I like the black. Yeah, the normal blacks that we wear, and the reds. Nice to see a bit of a different color variation, and of course the ball caps.
So there's that
white and black and blue.
So there, these now let me talk hats because I know hats, Kinsman. These are the snapback hats, right? Sort of like a bigger brim, right?
Okay.
And they're all adjustable on the back, but there's different color options.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. Anyways, you can
go. Those are snazzy looking rims on there.
And then you can get the trucker cap, which is with the mesh in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little bit of a lower profile. If this guy didn't have a beard, I almost thought it was me for a second. Maybe we'll get you to model some.
That's right. Does he know he's modeling those on our page right now?
And then, that's just the stock model. And then there's two different sweatshirts, once again, with black font or white font. And you can choose different colors.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot newer attire when it comes to events and our workwear, and of course our valued viewers who follow the show like to wear our merchandise will have a lot more options to choose from.
Right. So I have posted the link. And once again, it comes out of a warehouse. So most of the colors are available. If they're not, it will just say out of stock, and then they'll go back in stock once the colors are available.
Yeah.
Definitely tons of colors in the unisex t-shirts and the hoodies for KINZ and KLOMP and Sierra, and the hats. The men's t-shirts have about half the colors right now available, but they're consistently replenishing it. And like you said, Kinsman, it's like any type of place, takes any type of payment. It's all shipped out of Canada, Canada Post. We did a test trial with my son. He ordered a hat.
It worked. And a bunch of hoodies for Sierra through, we sent the link to family members today just to try it before, to see if we had to iron out any kinks. And so far, knock on wood, everything is going to plan. Also had a message just popped in on my message. We could probably put that logo, Cancer Can Suck It, on a hat as well. Maybe we can add that as an option. So we're
gonna for example, Benji. Benji Potvin's commenting, and if you've ever seen, look at right here, Full Beard merch. If you ever see what they do with their merch, these guys are on top of their stuff, Kinsman. I was going to say another word, but they're on top of it. They're always coming out with different colors. They make their logo. They keep everything updated. So
their new beach hats that they just got. I don't know if you've seen their newer merch, but they've got some fun, new, exciting stuff to wear.
Yeah.
You're sitting on their patios at Full Beard. And again, great to see comments from other entrepreneurs here in the city, Benji Potvin and Jonathan St. Pierre. Which I'm going to put a shameless plug where you can get our KINZ and KLOMP Live 705 Blondale beers, which we're going to talk about. They've got a delivery run to Sudbury coming up, so we'll talk about that later on.
Yes, but what I was going to tell you is those guys put a lot of time and thought into their merch and bring out some really cool stuff.
Yeah, they do.
And we're going to follow the same suit. Right now we have the standard KINZ and KLOMP logo, but you'll see other stuff evolve as we move forward. We wanted to launch the webpage and get people different colors and different sizes. And, the Full Beard guys were definitely an inspiration in how they run their merch. And so I have posted the link So that's the link to the page, and check it out and let us know, and we'll work on different logos. We won't let Kinsman draw the next logo, but someone with some talent will.
Someone with talent, you think?
Yeah. Mason
as my art teacher used to say, I drew with mittens on back in grade 8 art. So yes, wasn't that good in the artist department.
Yes. So that is the merch webpage. We'll put a full post out on our page. And once again, as Mark mentioned, it also includes the Sierra hoodie, Cancer Kentucky, and we'll let you know that all proceeds 100% is going towards Sierra and her family to help cover all the cost of travel and expenses. So
that's right.
Yeah, so that's it, and we'll keep updating regularly, and it's going to be a lot of fun moving forward, and we'll have a lot of cool new stuff. So there it is. Mark, what do you think?
The merch site, yes, exciting. I love it. And again, talking to some people this morning, some viewers of the show, stating that they're going to buy a few hoodies here or there. It's nice to see that people already looking forward to showcasing KINZ and KLOMP. Here we thought when we were designing our logo way back in November and early December for this show, and seeing it worn on people when you're just walking and passing them in the streets of the city, it's kind of exciting stuff. So
it's awesome.
It's a proud moment, and again, it's a lot of hard work doing this show, and it's nice to see people taking the time out of their day to appreciate what we do. So again, we thank each and every one of you for following us, and again, just more selection. If you do want to pick up some KINZ and KLOMP merch, we'll greatly appreciate it.
So, Kinsman, we talked with Kim from the Surge. You chatted with her Friday, and a lot of things. Of course, there's only so many tickets you can sell with COVID, of course, so they are limited. A lot of people are purchasing tickets for September the 18th, the Back to the 90s party.
Yes.
So if you're interested in going, head down to the Surge and get the tickets. And even awesome there, once you go get your tickets, they will reserve a table for you and your group. And trust me, so many people are stepping up. Sherry Joannès over at Silver Linings, Gold Dust, and her planning company, decorating it all in retro. Wait to see some of the stuff she has planned. Like it's gonna look like you're going back to the 90s in high school, Kinsman.
It's gonna be fun. And again, we've got the help from Luke Chalafou, Midnight Express. He's gonna be helping us out for the night. And again, we've got a fully stocked fridge and fridges of the 705, our KINZ and KLOMP 705 blonde ale beers in there to enjoy as well. It's gonna be a great night.
Yes, there's going to be a red carpet where you can get your photo taken, because we're encouraging people to dress up like it's the 90s. Kinsman's debating Britney Spears or not. I don't know if he's come across, but I guess I'll have to be Britney if it's not you.
Well, at the one stage in her life, she went bald. You could pull in the Britney.
Britney.
That moment in the life of Britney Spears.
I could be the falling apart Britney. So prizes for best individual, group, and couple.
Yeah.
For dressed up, we're going to have entertainment, games, trivia. The big video screen's going to be playing all the awesome 90s music, and it's going to be a super fun night. And that starts at 9 p.m. on September the 18th at the Surge, where you can get your tickets from them. So I'm looking forward to that, pal.
It's going to be a good night. And again, when tickets get close to the max, we're going to have our own tickets for the VIP section, which we'll give away here on the show. So that's even more exciting.
I don't know how much more paparazzi I can hold off with Mason wearing your merch. Excellent job on the new duds. Yes, Mason is the face of our merchandise.
He's the poster. You know what? The guy modeling on our site, we should change the face and put Mason's face in there.
If we have to get Mason get him one of the new shirts or hoodies, and we'll take a picture. We'll put him up there. It'd be awesome.
That's it.
He's definitely
evening, guys, from Deb Bodette. Good evening to you, Deb.
See, Ryan says gonna get me one. Ryan's a hat guy like me. Yes, hats. I've already ordered them. I love hats. I'm with Ryan. Yeah. But yes, the hats are in. Oh, look at this, Barry. Already ordered. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Barry. True loyal viewer of the show. Phil Reg merch. You and Amy is what his collection is. So there we go. He's supporting the local crews here in the city. And what did Janice say? Oh, he would love that. LOL.
Yes, he's awesome. He is the face of our merchandise, Mark. And someone does have to be Brittany. I wonder if Chad's going to come out then. It's a Saturday.
Chad could put on the face of the broken down Britney Spears too.
There we go, Kinsman. All right. So there is the merch website. Now we wanted to chat about some stuff that was happening this weekend. Where do we want to start? Okay, let's start. I wanted to talk to you about this. I'm going to go a little bit backwards.
Going backwards, okay. License stickers. What's going on here? Okay. Are you behind in your license sticker? No. What's going on with the whole COVID situation with license stickers?
Ever since I put that KINZ and KLOMP sticker on my vehicle, I've been trying to be a better driver, by the way.
I won't lie, but when I'm in traffic, usually I've got a bit of the potty mouth. I'll flip people off if they cut me off. And then I'm thinking, oh, geez, I've got the KINZ and KLOMP, sticker on the back of the window. Also got Team V there for Vanessa Landers on my other side of the window, so I got to represent. So I can't be swearing. It's actually making me a better driver having
I know.
And the responsibility of being a part of KINZ and KLOMP Live. Gotta look good.
Yes, definitely. So here's the thing. So you have a license plate. You have a sticker on your license plate that you have to renew annually, right?
That's right.
Now, during COVID, they sort of said, and I'm paraphrasing it, don't really worry about it. You don't have to renew it. So if you had something in 2020, if it still says 2020, you're okay. But now that's sort of coming to an end. So you have to renew. So people are going in to renew. Now, they didn't say in 2020 you don't have to pay. You just don't have to go in and renew. So now people are going in and they're getting a 2-year fee. So no, if you did not get your sticker, Kinsman, in 2020, and you go in 2021 to get it,
you still got to pay for the 2020 year.
There's a 2-year gap. You're gonna have to pay for 2 years. Did you know that? I
knew that because I didn't fall into the trap there. My birthday, I'm a February baby, so I just walked into I think restrictions were at the point where we could walk in minimal into the 101 Mall there, Service Canada, and I just did Service Ontario and did my update there. So everything was good.
There, Janice got the perfect comment. I paid my sticker from when it went 2 months ago. Right, exactly. So a lot of people are going, hey, what is this? I'm paying a 2-year bill. Well, yeah, they said you don't have to renew it, but the government's not going to let you off the hook for this $37 or $45, whatever it is annually. So I didn't know if you got yours renewed or not. I didn't look at your license plate.
No, mine is renewed. I'm good till 2022 there. So hopefully things will be a little bit easier than it was to get renewed back this February. So there we go.
Do you know, Mark, that there is an election coming up?
I certainly do. I can tell you that there's election signs all over the place on the lawns. And I tell you that someone's going around the city. I wanted to bring this up here because I don't think the people that are doing this realize that tampering with signs during a federal election that's a federal offense. And I don't know if you caught some of the signs, even on the top of Cameron Hill there by the gymnastics, Rock and Gold Gymnastics there, the arena. The signs are all tampered with. One of them, I think it was the PC sign, was completely cut right out.
You remind me of the parents that used to lecture us when we were teenagers. Yeah, of course you can't destroy the election signs, but I know that's exactly where you were going with that. Now, kids, and we don't know if it's kids.
We don't know if it's kids, a disgruntled neighbor. I'm just gonna say this right now. The one on the one on the top of Cameron Hill has been vandalized a lot of the time, and I took a picture of it yesterday. And the only signs left there are the NDP. So I'm assuming whoever's up there is a fan of, the Charlie Angus and his party and the NDP. All the other signs, destroyed, cut, ripped off, shredded. Poor PC there. It looks like a circus hoop there now. It's still there. No one replaced it because I think they know that someone's just going to go and vandalize them again. But again, that's a federal offense. If you see anybody doing that, don't turn a blind eye. That's actually illegal to do. But I don't think would they actually take the time to charge someone for that? Probably not.
Yeah. I witnessed one destroyed Friday during the day at 2 p.m. by Walmart. Well, there you go. You should call Mark. He would have got a photo.
I would have driven down, taken a photograph. Yes.
Yeah.
I just, obviously, yes, elections cost money. Those signs don't appear free. And, to see someone's hard work, people go out there and, stick them up on the boulevards, obviously for the election. And then, to have to come back and replace them, that costs even more money. So
do you think if we had put up like maybe a KINZ and KLOMP sign somewhere, like not for the election, just a sign with
someone defaced it or cut it in half, that disgruntled person?
I think what would be drawn on your face is something that Lorena Bobbitt chopped off. And I don't know what they would do with mine. It probably wouldn't be kind, but we would have something, right?
You think so? I don't know. Maybe they would vote for us. You and I. If you and I ran for an election, which probably won't happen. But again, KINZ and KLOMP sign on a boulevard.
Yeah,
I'm going to say I don't know. We'd be defaced a little bit, destroyed, cut into the circle again. The PC sign. It's still up there at the corner of Cameron and Wendy. Is where you can see that one. You can jump through like a circus hoop.
If you don't know what Lorena Bobbitt chopped off, you can Google that, and maybe that would be by Mark's this area. Who knows what would happen? But it is not cool. It is destructive, and we don't like to see that in the community. And just knock it off, right, Kinsman? But here's what I want to tell you. On Thursday, you may not know this, we have a discussion with the candidates. So we have the candidates coming on. We have some questions for them, but we're going to open up the floor to the people watching so they can ask questions to the candidates. And
again, it's going to be, whatever question you fire into the show, we'll pop it up again. It's not going to be rehearsed. So let's say, Bob out there wants to put a question to all the candidates. I think we'll make it fair. If a question pops up, we'll have each candidate answer it because obviously, you want to see who's going to respond. You want to see if they've prepped notes, which obviously they won't. You hope they're rehearsed in some of the the issues that come that have turned around since the last election to now. People saying about this, vaccine passes and this, that, and the other thing, and all the mandates that are going around, COVID restrictions. You can fire it, and we'll see what our candidates say. Yeah.
So we're gonna the main point will be opening up to the floor to people watching. So that's on Thursday at 7:00. And so far we have 4 of the 5 candidates confirmed. There's one fellow from the Green Party, I believe.
We're still waiting on word for the Green Party. So hopefully we'll get the Green Party.
But we have 4 to 5 so far. Okay. So Smile Cookies. So this is recording. We're actually going to have Rick Lemieux and Jason Dennis from Northern Ontario Expo on the show September the 7th. And they're going to talk about what's coming up in October. But Rick's also going to talk about Smile Cookies and the DARE program, which is changing, right? It's no longer in the schools or associated with the Timmins Police. Did you know that?
That's right. It's not tied with the police, not tied with schools, but it's still tied with the guy. When you talk about Smile Cookies, I've been here just over a decade, 12 years now, and every time you pick up a Smile Cookie, you think of Rick Lemieux. Mm-hmm. I always joked. I said the cookies should have Rick's face on them because when you think of the DARE program, those cookies, you think Rick. And again, Rick can do it on his own, which is great to see. He's going to be doing the teaching, I guess, after hours on weekends to still, pass along the DARE program. And I'm just going to pass along some of the notes here. 100% of your cookie, obviously, September the 13th through 19th. Go right back to the DARE program here in the city. And here's what your money goes through. Leadership camps for 2022, Timmins, Con, and partnerships. Anti-bullying programs, which we'll hear when Jason and Rick join us on the show. Homeschool DARE programs, weekend DARE credits as well. Weekend DARE, classes, I should say, and TMAC partnership. So again, Matthew Poulin and his crew going to team up with the DARE program, teaching people, when it comes to anti-bullying, make yourself a little bit stronger, which is nice. And summer days at the park for 2022. So again, where you're wondering where that 100% of your cookie, that $1 for the cookie goes a long way here in the city.
Yeah, awesome. So we're looking forward to that. That's mid-September, but Rick will come on the show and he's going to talk about how you can get involved in that. And simple, go buy some Smile cookies. And it's happy to see Rick Lemieux. We are happy to see Rick Lemieux back with the DARE program. He's been associated with it for a long time. It's just going to look a little bit different this year, but that is awesome news. Check this out, Kinsman. So there's Morgan, who's the progressive conservative candidate for Timmins James Bay riding, and
yes,
look at him. First, I'll have to fix my signs, and then I'll be on. So, yeah. So he's a victim of this too.
Well, he is. It's not just that corner. I think all over the city. I ran into Steve Black online. He said the liberal signs are all cut down throughout the city as well. So someone obviously, woke out of bed, or as they say, who peed on whose cornflakes? Well, someone did, and that person going around defacing signs. I think it's a cool thing to do, but it's not. There's Martin Peel. He says, "Boo, I'm back." Hey, Martin Peel came back from Newfoundland. He was out teaching and doing tours with his canines. Nice to see some pictures of Martin's tour.
If Martin's security company was monitoring all the signs, there'd be none of these shenanigans in the city there, kids.
That's right. Now Martin's back. I'm pretty sure if Martin saw someone defacing a sign, he'd probably go and tackle them to the ground.
Yeah. Benji asked to repost the link. I believe he's talking about the merch website. So I just did that. And we'll have, tomorrow we'll put out a full post. And Selena's just like me and you, Mark. She always buys a dozen of DARE cookies. I do that.
That's right.
For my morning.
I think every year they sell out, and why not? And again, just because the schools aren't tied with it, just because TPS isn't tied with it, the guy who used to be with TPS is still in charge with it, Rick Lemieux. And again, I couldn't read my writing there. Weekend DARE lessons. What I said, credits. I can't even read my own writing here. So I need to go for a DARE class. Weekend DARE lessons with Rick Lemieux. And again, he's going to be, obviously teaching at the college. Mm-hmm. Doing this after hours and on weekends to still deliver the DARE program through students, but through online learning, which I think is pretty darn cool.
He's also my son's instructor at the college.
One of the best in the city. And again, now that he can teach, it's nice to see he's doing some comedy gigs in and around the city and in and around the north as well. So it's nice to see him back doing what he does, not only teaching, but doing everything. DARE cookies, Smile cookies, comedy, the jack of all trades and the master of all of them.
So this is the last week, August 31st, to get into the Bell store on Park Road Square, right across from the Hollinger Park, locally owned. Right. All you got to do is walk in, Kinsman, fill out a ballot. And on the 31st, we're going to be there. We're going to draw one name. They're going to get $300 of in-store credit.
That's right.
And we're going to wash their vehicle of their choice, inside and out. Now, if it's sunny on the 31st, we're going to try and do it that day. If not, we'll do it the next day. But we are going to
obviously, weather has to be in our plans, and we'll come by. Again, it's going to be probably pretty comical, us cleaning a vehicle. Depends on how dirty it is. Maybe we'll get a car that's not dirty. Like my dirty in my backseat is completely different from someone else's dirty. I've got a 5 and a 3-year-old. I've got more sand underneath my floor mats. I can vacuum my floor mats today. And tomorrow there's still, Gillies Lake Beach and all the sand in this city underneath my floor mats. Yeah. I don't know how they track it in there, but they track it in every little bit. And then, of course, you take their shoes off. My boys hate wearing shoes when they're in the cars. Dump them off, and again, everything.
What an exciting life you're living over there.
Isn't it? Yeah, living the parental dream. The one day I pulled out bird feathers in the bag. I'm like, where's this bird feather going? Again, that came from Bermuda Tan. One of our tours, my little guy, when we went through Bermuda Tan, it was Gail. She ended up taking us to see her parrots, and she gave Ethan one of the feathers. And he holds on to that. It's like a trophy. If you even move, if I move that from the car, he'll know something's up there. So that's that it's like our glove compartment in the front and the back seat. That's their area.
Mine's got a bunch of hay I haven't cleaned up yet. So Robin should wait because Kinsman's got to get there with the shop vac. And we don't want to see one straw hay left in Robin's vehicle.
That's right.
She happens to be the winner, Kinsman. Not one straw.
And again, it could be anybody. It could be Robin. Could be any ballot that's in that box. And again, if you've already signed in a ballot, go and fill in another ballot. Again, there's no limits to your ballots. Go in and see Chantel and Joel every single day. Say, I'm here to have KINZ and KLOMP clean my car. I want to win the $300. And I'm sure Chantel and Joel, they're just two awesome people. It's just great to go on there, go in there and chat, and have the chance to win something pretty cool in a few days.
You're saying car because you hope it's a car, but it could be a truck.
It could be an RV.
An RV. So listen, we call it vehicle. It could be whatever. So I know you're hoping for a car, but who knows, pal?
Who knows? If Noel Belair is tuned in, watching, it just might be a Piper Cherokee over at the Timmins Airport. Who knows what we'll be vacuuming and cleaning. Anyhow, we'll try to clean it sufficely, and if not, we'll kind of woo you with a $300 check from the Bell store.
The RV is full of bugs, so you better get a big rest the day before, pal. Okay, so our friend Owen Rigg at the NGA, they are looking for volunteers for their golf tournament, correct?
That is right. Owen getting set for one of the biggest golf tournaments that this country has. And guess what? It's going to be right here in Timmins the week of September the 16th through 19th at the Hollander Golf Club. And this is where the top junior golfers in Canada will be here in Timmins vying for the next Gen Fall Series East Championships. And this is conducted by Golf Canada. I know one of the higher ups from Golf Canada will be here that week. And I can't remember her name, but she's got ties to the RBC Canadian Open. So she's cool. Definitely she's got the higher rank in Golf Canada's neck of the woods, and she's going to be here. Tournament chair Owen Rigg obviously will be here, and he's looking for people to fill some spots. If you've got little ones who want to see how golf is really played, when kids are shooting 64, 63s, talking to Owen, he says these junior golfers, Jamie, are going to be shooting course records. That's what he's anticipating with their score. They're shooting 65s on a daily basis. He thinks the course record is going to be shattered the week these kids are here. And again, sign carriers for these players. You can be their caddies, maybe. I don't know if they're bringing caddies. I'm going to say some of these players will, do they carry their own bag for the juniors?
I don't know, but it's an awesome volunteer experience. I remember when I was in high school, I volunteered for the Scott Tournament of Hearts. That's the women's curling champion. Scott Tournament of Hearts? Scotties. Okay. Yeah. So, and that was a pretty awesome experience. So yeah, it is. Even if your kids aren't in the golf, or if anyone's in the golf, it's still going to be a super fun experience in an elite tournament. So how do they get in touch, Kinsman, if they want to be involved?
Yes. You know what? We're going to pop this into our comments. Owen Rigg, you want to contact the tournament chair, Owen, through email. Again, Owen_Rigg.
Okay.
RIGG at hotmail.com. Are you typing as I'm saying this now? This is Owen_Rigg, RIGG at hotmail.com, or just run into him at the Hollander. I swear the guy lives there. He and the Bears on hole 4. Owen is probably one of the longtime residents of that course. But Owen will be there. And again, if you want to carry signs, they're going to need people to sit at the tee boxes when they come there. There's going to be refreshments. Like these players, when you watch it on TV, watching the BMW Championship this weekend, which just wrapped up minutes ago. These kids are playing. This is their professional chance to get a taste of what it's going to be like to play on a tour when they hit that age, which they're eyeing. These guys, these kids are coming with a plan. If they win this tournament, that's the next stepping stone where Golf Canada says, hey, these kids go off for scholarships and whatnot. They're hoping to pay their way through playing golf as a career.
Awesome. Sports for Kids Timmins, which you sit on the board. You're not yet the president. You haven't moved that far up the electoral.
Haven't moved up that far yet. No, we saved that spot for Colleen Landers, who keeps in touch with all the kids looking to play organized sport here in the city. And again, with COVID, it's hard. Even before COVID even came in, having kids and having them play organized sport, it's expensive. Any kid who's ever played hockey, now looking at it, when you look back, my parents used to, get me involved with hockey. And, skates are expensive. Sticks are expensive. Try doing this for, multiple kids, and especially when times are tight and, you're trying to, penny pinch to get by, and you still want your kids to play organized sports. This is what Sports for Kids Timmins is all about. Colleen and her staff, they're accepting now applications for families who want to play organized sports or have their kids sign up. And again, all it takes is one phone call, 705-268-1112. Leave a message, and you can also email sportsforkidstimmins, all one word, at gmail.com, and Colleen will get back to you. And again, if you want to find out what T4s you need, what types of information, again, phone the Sportsplex, 705-268-1112.
Oh, 268.
Yeah, what did you put in there?
288.
No, yeah, 268-1112.
Watch this.
Colleen Landers.
How's that, pal?
1112. There we go. 268-1112. And again, Sports for Kids Timmins, all one word, at gmail.com. And there's another meeting coming up, I do believe, in just a couple of weeks. We'll bring you that update, because yes, I am on the board. Be nice to actually sit in person at one of these meetings. We've done the Zoom chats all through COVID. I think we had one in-person meeting, but this will be an in-person one, hopefully.
All right, Kinsman. Good stuff over there. You're doing a good service to the community. All right. A couple more things. Oh, yes, our friends. So remember, we had Steph on the show.
Yeah, Steph Scalvati. And Paddle for the Cure. And guess what? With all the inclement weather that happened today, you're thinking, were they going to paddle? The answer is yes, and they beat the storm. And I'm going to read you what they did here. They paddled their 5K. So I just want to put out an applause.
Yeah.
Or some type of thumbs up for the Heart of Gold Warriors. Everybody paddled, and again, their team, little old Timmins, their team, the Heart of Gold Warriors, were the top team for the entire province of Ontario, with over $7,000 raised for Paddle for the Cure. So take that, the rest of the team. So it's kind of nice to see, the Heart of Gold Warriors. And again, Steph, they were kind of wondering where we're going to get the paddle done. Weather, obviously tornado warnings. They still got her done.
Yeah, lost. And I wonder if they went, because they're supposed to go to Full Beard after, and
I think they're there. Maybe Benji can tell us that.
Yeah, Benji can tell us. They were supposed to send us a picture of that, but I did see pictures of them paddling for a great cause. We know a lot of the team members, and a lot of the team members have lost immediate family members from this disease. That's just awful, Kinsman. So we're happy to see that they had a fun time, raise money for a great cause. And you're telling me the number one leading team in the province?
Number one leading team in the province is the Heart of Gold Warriors, which is Steph Salvati and her crew. I know Sherry Tremblay, everybody. Shane LeBron was on that team as well. So everybody who was on that team paddling, if you saw a bunch of pink paddlers on paddle boards, that was what you were watching. And again, Heart of Gold Warriors putting out a $7,000 raise in donations. And of course, bettering breast cancer research. As I say, there's no cure yet for these types of cancers. But if you're keeping, a scientist in a laboratory, trying to better and evolve and trying to come up with innovative ways to better medicines, that's money well spent. And again, that $7,000 will, that'll go towards the fight. So again, everybody who donated, thank you. And again, Steph, she was a treat to have on our show. And everybody, we had, Sherry on the show a couple months ago. And of course, she was tied with that team as well.
Sherry's also doing our decorating for the Surge. She gives us our backdrop for our shows at the Surge. She's awesome. So
Yeah.
Steph. Janice says you already have to have hats sold out. Yeah. So if there's a color combination of a shirt, of a hat, of a hoodie, they will replenish them. But you're right. There are some items. A lot of color selections in the unisex t-shirts and the hoodies and some of the hats. So, and Lori made a purchase. So thank you kindly. Anyone that goes there,
Thank you so much, Lori. Yeah.
we really appreciate it. Send us your pictures when you get it, and let us know how the whole process went. The checkout, the shipping. We always want to know that to make sure it runs smooth. And send us pictures, and we would love to post them. Thank you. So thank you, everyone.
We'll make a merch collage. Again, I think being the forefront model for our merchandise, who's been an absolute superstar this year, Mason, who's always been watching our show. We'll get his pictures up front and center, and post everybody else's photos alongside his merch.
All right, Kinsman. What else did I want to tell you here? Yeah, we wanted to go back to school. So I say, once again, we're going to see a lot of pictures first day of school for the kids, and it's important to parents. I know that. Did I tell you when my son was in high school, me and my little guy, because he took the school bus the first couple of days, me and my little, now imagine he's 16. Me and Aiden went by and sang "The Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round" his first day of high school. They don't really like that stuff.
No, probably frowned upon. You were the uncool dad at the time, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Embarrassing your kids, but again, that's the fun of being a parent, right?
Yeah. But let's post yes, I post a mummy back to school pic of myself. Those are the pics I want to see. The parents who are celebrating the physical return to school of their children. Those are the pics. Though I can't wait to see those.
So let's capture all those pictures. The moment, it's supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year, and then you see all the the behind the scenes pictures where everybody's like, yes, kids are finally going back. Those are the pics that we'll be in search of when kids go back.
Yes,
it's gonna be fun.
I gave you a recommendation.
What's that?
To watch Vacation Friends on Disney Plus. It's the new Cena movie now. Disney Plus has a lot of Disney type selections, family friendly, but they also have an adult mature section too. So this is part of that. Don't throw this on with your kids, but you got to see this new movie with John Cena, Vacation Friends. If you've had like a rough week or so and you're just looking like to wind down, you got to check out Vacation Friends. I'm a big movie guy. I'm at the theater all the time, but this popped up on Disney Plus. You really have to see this movie, man. It is awesome. Yeah, it is awesome. So, do you need a wind down, Kinsman? Did you have a long weekend?
A wind down? No, it wasn't too bad. Boys always keep me on my toes, but always a good weekend. And there's Selena saying, "I will have a KINZ and KLOMP beer in my hand." LOL. There you go, Selena. You can take a photo of that.
Thank you.
And that a part of your selfie. Janice says, "I have a huge surprise for my kids when the bus shows up." LOL. They're gonna hate me.
That's great.
LOL. It might be tied with what Janice was wearing the other day on Facebook. Something to do with the hat she found.
That's right. And my mom used to embarrass me with a whole type of antics. Like come into my high school dance, like curfew. I'm like, so I'm paying it forward. I paid it forward with my kids, but they don't. They don't like that. Okay, and you also mentioned that there was a pretty serious accident on the 144.
Yes, that happened earlier this evening. 144. We had messages that it was closed. We wanted to update. Obviously, if you're watching this in real time, people were trapped in Sudbury trying to get back to Timmins because they closed the highway, but it was recently opened about an hour ago. So it's well open. They say, I guess crews are still there cleaning things up, but it's open to the point where you can actually drive. Hopefully, person involved in the accident, I don't know the extent of it, but apparently Air Orange was involved. It's not a good sight when that thing has to land on the highway. So thoughts and prayers to the family, whoever was involved with that accident today.
Yes, sir. 1000% there, Mark. You're right. We hope everyone walks out of it fine. So If it storms tonight, Kinsman,
Yes.
back to the original comment. Are you sending me a storm emoji? What am I going to see on your wall here? You're going to say the thunder shook the house, or
That's right. Thunderstorms. I don't know. We're still in for a bit of a storm. The messages before the show, they were headed back. They said, "Is it open?" I said, "Yes, it's finally reopened." But Sudbury had a very bad thunderstorm go through there, and that's the same storm that could be trekking up here. We're still under a severe thunderstorm warning. We're under a tornado watch still. All sorts of weird, wacky weather happening here in the north. Hopefully, we don't see any of the tornadoes. That's all we need. COVID. Throw something else at us. All right. Murder hornets. Now tornadoes are coming at us. Like,
there we go.
It just never ends. Right. But anyhow, hopefully the weather gets better. It's actually not too bad now. But they say the warning goes into, I do believe, the next couple of hours. So keep your eye on the sky, they say.
Look at you, Kinsman. The tornado watch ended.
All right. So tornado watch ended. We're good. It was on before the show started. So there we go.
Just drink some KINZ and KLOMP beer. You won't see the store coming. I will still play outside, storm or not.
Blockbuster guy, yes, he would. Tornado ended, so there we go. So now it's just I think it's just a thunderstorm watch for the rest of the night, or has that ended as well?
We want to thank our sponsors, The Surge, Timmins RV, Casadas Burritos and Tacos, with their big ass burrito and small
ass burritos, and their little ass burrito on the kids menu. If you got little ones there, it's they've got an extensive kids menu and some tasty stuff on there for the kids, including the little ass burrito. And again, Timmins RV, The Surge, Casada Burritos and Tacos. Pick of the crop, Rob and Jerry, they say getting set for the long weekend. They're going to have some big specials coming up this week. So again, we'll showcase all of that as we near closer. Yes, it's hard to believe we're staring down the final long weekend of the summer. It's kind of sad, as they say. We're into the dog days of summer right now.
Okay, so I don't use. This is how I'm ending the show, Kinsman. I don't use the weather app no more. All right, guys, we're going to go to the beach. Let me check Mark's Facebook page. Oh, man, Kinsman says there's going to be a tornado. Darn you, Kinsman.